Aloha, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Star News Live. Today, we have the beautiful and talented Ciana Pelekai, who was just recently on The Voice and is now a part of Team Legend. Thank you, Ciana, for joining us. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
So exciting. So pretty much, I feel like you are living in your dream, everything that you've been working so hard for, from singing from when you were a little girl to now, especially moving to Las Vegas and everything, and knowing that you're a local girl chasing your dreams and representing your family and Hawaii, of course. So what does it mean to have your family and friends and, Hawaii supporting you during your journey on the show?
Having like my family, friends, and including having Hawaii support me through all of this right now, it's a blessing and it really feels amazing. Being a girl from Hawaii, I remember growing up in Hawaii, not being able to have opportunities like this because, we're just on an island in the middle of the ocean. It's far away from the States, or as we call the mainland. And for me to just really as a family, me, my family and I, we move. We had to make this move and we made sacrifices to move to the mainland, to have these opportunities to help me pursue my singing career. And now going through this phase in my life, having the time to be on The Voice and representing my family, representing Hawaii, Las Vegas, it's an amazing feeling. And now just seeing all Hawaii support me, it's it just feels great. And I'm always later on, I'm always going to give back. I always go to Hawaii and I perform for them. So it's definitely a great experience.
I'm getting goosebumps as you're just saying that, because it's totally true.
Yes.
Anyone who makes it from Hawaii, you know that Hawaii will always be there to support you 1,000%. And I think that's what's most special about being from Hawaii. So now that you are in Las Vegas, what made you audition for the show, or what was that, turning point for you, or how did it even happen?
I remember, so it was last year, during the summer. I kind of was just because, when the pandemic hit my music stopped because I couldn't travel to New York to meet up with my management team and stuff like that. So I just remember being home, doing TikToks, doing all my social media, doing Instagram, posting covers. One day during the summertime, I believe it was in June, I saw an email that popped up saying, oh, there's virtual calls for The Voice audition. So I kind of saw it and I just let it go. And then I looked at it again. I was like, maybe I should do it. And it's funny because I wasn't really trying. I was just like, maybe I should do it, even though there's a pandemic right now. I wonder how it's going to work. So I did the virtual call, which was a couple weeks after. I auditioned, and then 45 minutes later, a producer reached out to me and said, oh, you've made it to the next round. Congratulations. I was like, oh, what? It's kind of crazy. I wasn't trying. And then this happened. And then I made it through. I had to send in videos for my callbacks. And then I was waiting for maybe a month to a month and a half for a result to see if I did make it to the blind auditions. And the day that I found out, I literally was about to go in the shower, open the curtain, was about to go in the shower. And next thing you know, I get a call saying, I was like, who is it? I answered like, hello. And they're like, oh, we have good news for you. You made it to the blind auditions. I was like, what? And I'm over there in my towel trying to make this call. I'm running around the house because I'm trying to tell my family. And I was just really excited.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Yeah. 45 minutes, you got a call back.
Yes, because I believe during the virtual call, they do get back to you within 45 minutes to an hour, maybe longer, depending.
Wow. Isn't that the best when you just kind of, okay, I'm just going to try it out. And then boom, all of a sudden your life.
Yes. And I truly believe that, sometimes when you don't try for something, I know it's good to always try for stuff, but sometimes when you don't plan it, that's what I'm trying to say. You're not planning it and it just happens. It's meant to be,
So exciting. So exciting. So I watched you, and I watched it, 5 times over and over again. And you are an amazing singer, so talented, just like John Legend said, your range and your voice. But how excited are you to have, the legendary John Legend as your coach? Because I would be so nervous to sing in front of them, and you just look so natural, not nervous at all. So how was that whole experience, and how excited are you?
When I first walked onto the the voice stage, sorry, I mixed it up, the voice stage. I was nervous. I was crazy nervous. And I've never felt this nervous in my life. But for some reason, I think the reason why I was nervous is because, since the pandemic hit, I haven't performed in a while. Like I would just do lives, but that's, totally different when you're like face to face with a person and performing for an audience and being on live. And then I just walked on stage, and plus their chairs are face backwards. So it really depends on your voice. If they like you or not, they got to hit that button. So I remember when I first walked on, I took a deep breath and I started to sing. And I really just close my eyes and try to focus on where my timing is, where I have to place my vocals. And I kind of like blacked out. And when I say black out, like I don't even remember what happened because I just was like, I think it was just like the excitement, feeling anxious, having the nerves, all the like everything was just coming at me. Then I remember the one time I finally opened my eyes after my high note and I see John Legend already turned. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. And then, and it's crazy is because I always say, if a coach turns for me, I'm not going to look at them. I mean, I will, I'll look at them, but I'll just glance at them because if I look at them, it's going to distract me. And I don't want that to like distract me throughout my performance. But then when he turned for me, I was like, John Legend. And then later on in the song, Nick turned and he was blocked. And I was like, what? And I know that the coaches, they do have one block per season. And John Legend uses only block on me, the Hawaii girl. And I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. And now being on Team Legend, it's like, I actually wanted John Legend as my coach. So I'm happy that I was able to have him.
This is so crazy. That's so exciting. When I saw it, I saw your face and I was just like, oh my gosh, she killed it. She did amazing. And then he sang for you. I'm like, wow, yes. This is so great.
That song is stuck in my head. That song. Legend. I'm like, okay.
You should definitely record it and then, give it to you and you guys can do something together. That'll be cool. So besides that, and besides singing, for John Legend, now you're on Team Legend, what made you choose the song, Dancing Monkey? Or Dance Monkey, I'm sorry.
Dance Monkey, yes. So the reason why, a lot of people don't know, but I am a ballad singer. Growing up, I sang slow songs and that was always like my go-to. I really wasn't a fan of upbeat mid-tempo songs because it's like that's me stepping out of my comfort zone. I was like, I can't do it because I'm like so R&B. Then later on, growing up in my teen days and now being a young adult, I've been focusing more on pop because I've realized being in this industry, a lot of like our generation and a lot of young adults or teens, they love pop music because they love the vibe. And the reason why I chose Dance Monkey is because they're really like when I looked it up and trying to figure out why Tones and I created the song Dance Monkey, it was more of like because she was busking on the side of the street, performing for people and people loving the vibe. And I was like, for me, I'm a positive person. I just love to make people happy, make people feel comfortable, really put on a show and entertain others. And once I heard Dance Monkey, I was like, oh, I gotta do it because I love the vibe. I just like want to tell people, share my interpretation of the song, share it to them saying like, just have fun, be a dance monkey, like just let loose, be yourself and stay true to yourself, know your worth. And then I just made a different arrangement because I really needed to showcase the R&B side of me. But then of course I had to twist it up and put the pop. And I think that's what really made it special and made it really different.
Yeah, you definitely stood out for sure. I like that version. I love that song. And then you just made it 10 times better.
Oh, thank you.
That's perfect. So where, being from Hawaii, we're all so proud of you. We want to support you and follow you. Where can we follow you and your journey? What's your social media handles? And when's the next time you're going to be on The Voice? And yeah, can you give us that information?
Okay, yes. So for all my social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, it's all at officially Ciana, just very simple, just made it simple like that. So you guys can follow me all on there. And then next is the battle. So stay tuned for all of that. I'm so excited. So I just can't wait, to go through this process. And I'm very thankful for this amazing opportunity.
Thank you, Ciana. So when is the next show or do you know what date it airs or anything?
I am not sure yet.
Not sure. Okay. Well, we will keep everyone posted where Ciana will be on her journey. Thank you so much, Ciana, for joining us and starting live. We love you and we support you. Thank you.
Thank you.